scale. Maria, the Prime Minister is already on his way to Madhya Pradesh. How significant is this day?
It's a big day, certainly. This is his 72nd birthday. But Prime Minister Modi is known for, coming up with ideas which India will remember every time. So after 70 years, an animal which was declared extinct in 1952 is being introduced in the in Kuno National Park or in India, I would say, Vinaya. And that is the reason. What better day than not to celebrate the manner in which usually the leaders celebrate, but to give it to the country. And this is part of the wildlife conservation project which has been undertaken by government of India, where they used many such animals which were declared extinct in the past. And let me give you some examples here, Vinaya. The Species Recovery Program, it's called, which is to restore extinct species, and some of the landmark projects which include the restoration of tigers in Panna Tiger Reserve and the reintroduction of gaur, which is the Indian bison in Bandhavgarh. And this is the first intercontinental translocation project of a large carnivore like cheetah. And its reintroduction in Kuno Palpur Park, which is because it's a national park in Shehar district. After 70 years, it becomes very, very important and crucial and a big day for India as well. So 5 female cheetahs, 3 male cheetahs, as we have been talking about, they were prepped up for this journey with health checkups, vaccinations and radio collaring. The big messaging certainly here is, Vinaya, that when Prime Minister Narendra Modi and his party and his government are looking at his birthday also, it's about giving. It's about that kartavya or giving up or giving for is what the messaging that is coming. If you look at Prime Minister's stole that he is wearing, that stole has a tiger print, the cheetah print. So the message again is high on symbolism. But overall, as we have been saying, Vinaya, the cheetahs have arrived in India. They have arrived in Kuno National Park. Prime Minister on board and will be arriving in Kuno National Park in couple of in perhaps an hour, in fact, and then the big day of celebration begins. Today, Vinaya, Prime Minister Modi's schedule is also packed, and each and every speech that he will give today on his birthday will be of great significance. There are 4 important speeches which will cover diverse sectors. Like first, which will be wildlife and environment, which will also see the release of the 8 cheetahs, long anticipated. Women empowerment, there will be one event which is of the self-help women groups in Madhya Pradesh. There's another one which becomes important, is a message to the youth of India, and the end event will be for the next generation infra projects. So I think the message to the youth of India, which will be the first ever Dikshan Samaro of students from ITIs on the occasion of Vishwakarma Jayanti. This is today's Vishwakarma Jayanti as well. So 40 lakh students will be joining that program.
Well, Maria, if I may request you to hold on to your thoughts for a minute. We are getting these exclusive visuals of the big cat that you can see on your screen right now. This is a big welcome for the big cats who have entered India all the way from Namibia. These are some exclusive first visuals that we get for you of these big cats. Remember, these are 8 cheetahs which have been flown from Namibia to India. As you can see those exclusive visuals on your screens. Maria, coming back to you, you were talking of the significance, extremely historic day for the country, but also the fact that this project was conceived way back in 2009. So if you could throw some light about the history of this project.
Yes, so this is like the restoration of extinct species program and recovery program. So that the species which were declared extinct at various points in history because of multiple reasons, Vinaya, habitat loss, sport hunting which is there, also overhunting, they are restored in their natural habitat. And in India, that certainly is a big challenge because of the, population growth that we have seen. And that is the reason why the restoration exercise will be even more tougher. In order to ensure that these 8 cheetahs, which include 5 female and 3 male, are in the best of health, radio collaring and vaccinations have been done. Initially, they will be kept in a quarantine enclosure so that they are monitored, and thereafter they will be let go in the wild and in the jungle. So far, we have seen restoration of tigers in Kanha Tiger Reserve. There have been reintroduction of Indian bison in Bandhavgarh as well as part of this program. And then today, the Prime Minister choosing to release 8 cheetahs from Namibia. They have traveled all the way, 10-hour journey from Namibia, and they have arrived here. What becomes important here is also, Vinaya, that this is the first intercontinental translocation project of a big carnivore like a cheetah, and it's the first in the world. And that is the reason why it is being highlighted from that perspective. But
well, Maria, I'm sorry, if I may request you to please hold on to your thoughts. We're getting these live visuals from the Gwalior airport. As you can see, the boxes carrying the 8 cheetahs which have been translocated all the way from Namibia to India. These boxes can be seen. Also on your screen, you can see the Union Civil Aviation Minister Jyotiraditya Scindia along with those boxes. Remember, it's a historic day for the country today. Once extinct cheetahs will be reintroduced to the country after a gap of over 70 years. There are 5 female and 3 male cheetahs which have been transported all the way from Namibia. They have covered a distance of over 8,400 kilometers to be in India. They will be taken to the Kuno National Park in Madhya Pradesh. These are the live visuals that you can see on your screen. It's a historic day for the country. Comes on a day of Prime Minister Narendra Modi's birthday, going back